think it's been a while since we've gone live. Probably because we've been pretty busy. But we hope everybody has been doing well. And we're just going to show you what we've been up to, what we're doing at this moment. I don't know if you've seen the new sign. Pretty happy with the way that turned out, but we're going to go in the shop, show you what we got going on. And we're going to wait for some of y'all to tune in. Looks like we got somebody tuning in at the moment. A handful of y'all. Just going to give it a moment. This clock is not correct, by the way. What's up, T-shirt chick? How you doing? Looks like you're killing it over there with the new press, all that stuff. Jim Crumbie, what is going on? Man, my nose is running. I don't know why. Good to hear. Glad you're doing well. Loving the new setup. I still want to come over there and check everything out. Maybe we can do some tutorials and stuff on it. Let me show you how to do a little bit of some spot process stuff. Would be cool. You are the ones killing it. Thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah, I mean we've just been busy. Mark, how you doing? Good to have you. We've got all this stuff going on here. I still haven't even had time to get rid of this box. Looks hot there. Midwest is raining and cool. Yeah, it's actually been quite warm. Houston for you. But we just got a bunch of stuff going on. We're definitely crammed for space. Congrats on the embroidery machine. I appreciate it. Speaking of, I think it needs a little bit of attention. But we've got Miss Michelle over here heat pressing some shirts. Trying to see if she's got some. We'll come back to it. Some pretty cool stuff. Let me see if I can turn it around. Show you what she's working on. It might be hard to see, but it's this vinyl that kind of has a purplish tint to it. A little bit of green. It's a pretty huge piece. Say hi to everybody. Hi. It's a little disorganized here. I think the next thing we need to do is get a bigger shop. I think everybody agrees with that. And then we're working on the embroidery order. We're doing quite a bit of stuff. The embroidery machine is working out really well. Let me turn it around. This one's just finished up, so I need to take that off, put the new one on. Hey, what's up, Jaden? How you doing? I know it's your I know you're my nephew. So we've got a lot of hats to do over here. Here's some of the first caps that we did. Dad caps. Getting into dad caps. First thing, that was quite the learning experience, but we did vlog all that. That's awesome, dude. 1.67K, man. Congratulations. Keep going. So this is our newest piece of equipment. By the way, we are working with Ricoma. They do have a little bit of a promo link for us, so I'll be sure to put that down in the description. And it helps support our channel, so that way we can make content on this thing and learning a whole new machine. It's been pretty easy to pick up. And then here's Mario over here. He's setting up a 5-color print at the moment. Sim says, what's up, Mario? T-shirt chick. You remember T-shirt chick? So yeah, so she says hello. So here's what we're working on. It's kind of getting later in the day. Mario, his wife's birthday is today, so he's gonna take off a little early for that cake. I don't know what that means. Is that we're gonna get some cake and have some dinner at an Italian restaurant, but got a lot of screen printing stuff to do, and kind of getting all this stuff set up for tomorrow, so that way when he comes in, we'll just hammer those out. I think it's 125 shirts. How can I place an order with you all? B. Pittman. Email us info at mikeydesigns.com. And that's MikeyDesigns.com. So you can email us there, and then Shannon will get a quote over to you. Speaking of the lovely Miss Shannon, she is here in the office. She's like, I've got a hat. She's been saying that all day long, and even to clients. T-shirt chick says hello.
Sin.
So Shannon's been doing a bunch of posts. She's taking, I think she's kind of pretty much done for today. Let's see. Mikey Designs. No S after Mikey. S after design. So Mikey Designs plural.com. She's working on a little bit of custom artwork there. Personal stuff. I don't know, where'd Apollo go? Oh, okay. So Apollo's running around here somewhere. Congrats on embroidering machine. If you need help digitizing, let me know. Definitely will. We have a digitizer that we've been working with, but also I've been working with, yay, I'm alive on Matt. What's up, Roosevelt? But we do have a digitizer that we've been working with for quite some time. We do a great job. They don't charge a whole lot, but I am also in the process of figuring out the Chroma software, so that way we can, I want to know how to be able to adjust those things. There's a couple things I actually went back and adjusted on this design because we had to scale it down to a point towards where some of the text, let's see, hello from Greece, Matt, how you doing? Demetrius, great to have you. Most digitizer software is easy if you know how to convert vector to Illustrator. Yeah, I definitely know how to do that. Illustrator and Photoshop, I know those like the back of my hand. I've actually started kind of working with the digitizing software. It doesn't seem too much like it's too much of a learning curve. It's kind of layered, and I'll go over that in some videos in the future. But aside from doing like our normal stuff, I kind of want to do some really artsy kind of stuff with it as well to really kind of push the capabilities of the machine. And just do something cool, do some really big things. And I don't know, one of the things, Demetrius, great. I learned many things from your videos. That's awesome, I appreciate it. Well, thanks for watching, and I'm glad that the videos have been helpful. And we're going to continue putting more videos out. We've been busy learning a new machine. We've just been busy work-wise. We thought for a second there, what's up, Matt? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I know Matt was actually saying that he misses the lives, and we miss doing them. Say, for instance, last night, we didn't even finish up until 7, so I don't know that the Monday schedules are going to work for us. They might. I know once things kind of start to slow down for the holidays, we thought they were kind of slowing down a little bit, and then we got hit again with a bunch of work. So this week is actually going to be a real busy week. Hopefully sometime this weekend. One of the things I want to do is kind of, not necessarily change up the format, it'll still be Shannon and I, but I want to change up some of the graphics, make it a little different. Hopefully we can get on top of our game a little more. Do designs as well. Yes, I design as well as Michelle. She's a fantastic artist. She's been handling a lot of the design work here lately. So shoot us an email, info@mikeydesigns.com, and we'd be happy to send a quote over to you. So I need to switch over real quick. I just need to switch this guy over. This one's been ready for a second. Let me find my trusty camera stand. Okay, cool. Yeah, just let us know and we can design something for you. That's not a problem. Just be patient with us. lagging. Is it lagging a little bit, Matt? Or you're talking about us lagging? Let me know in the comments if for some reason the stream is lagging. But this machine is pretty easy to pick up. Really starting to get this thing dialed in. Learn the ins and outs of it. And I know there's a few of you that have this machine already. And you're curious to kind of see how we're getting up and going with this. So it's been working out great for us. Everybody is pretty much kind of picked this thing up pretty quickly, and we're gonna get Shannon on this machine as well. Shannon says, she's a little doubtful about that. How do you like the embroidery machine? Love it. It's awesome because we finally have everything in-house. And as you can see, we're working on, this is all the hats for this order. We have shirts as well, so my plan is to get a hoop master for this machine, so that way we can do the polos. We've got a whole bunch of polos over here. We have a whole nother box. These are some pretty expensive shirts. They're from Cutter and Buck, but it's from I think that's the other box there. But it's been working out great, and I've just been trying to vlog as much as I can, just going through the learning experience, whatever curve there is with embroidery. And it's a very minor curve. Hoopmaster and Mighty Hoops are great. Yeah, so that's what we plan on getting. It's not terribly expensive, but you know, with the consistency of how well it places the embroidery where you need it to be, just keeping things consistent, it's definitely, I think it'll be well worth the purchase. So that's one of the next things we're going to get. And I've kind of seen it in action at a buddy's shop, so we're going to start working on that. And I'm going to turn this machine off because there's a lot going on here. But we have missed going live. I know Shannon has as well, and we'll be back doing things live. And again, we've just been really busy. Y'all hit the thumbs up. Yes, be sure to hit the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. It's not her birthday just yet. Her birthday's coming up. Don't listen. It's her birthday. It's her birthday month. It's her birthday month. So her birthday's on the 20th, which happens to fall on a Saturday. What's the biggest you can embroider? Hey, look at this. It's a Saturday, Shannon. Your birthday's on a Saturday. We got a, is it a Friday? No, it's not. Karen, what's up? T-shirt chick says hers is on the 21st. So y'all's birthday are like just one day apart.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday month, yes. Shannon's she's turning 21. So this is 22. It's the 1 year celebration of her birthday. Mine's today. Well, happy birthday, Jim. Happy birthday. What was I talking about?
My birthday.
Anyhow, yeah, we were. Shannon wants to know what I should get her for her birthday. Happy belated, Bad Brad. His birthday was yeah. So our neighbor down the way has a dog that keeps coming up. Soul Deep, what's up? Good to have you. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. So we're looking forward to getting back at doing the lives regularly. We just have been, again, we've just been super busy. New machine coming in, work has just been, we've just been slammed, which is totally awesome. But at the same time, when it comes down to it, we gotta get past Matt Goose. Gus, excuse me, Goose. Gus. Because it's going by really fast. So Matt says, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
So Deep saying hello to the Sim. So we're just trying to, like, once things kind of start to slow down a little bit, we'll definitely we'll get back at it and do it as long as we can. Try and bring some good topics. Just kind of bring you guys up to speed of what's going on. I know we're kind of catching up a little bit here, but we also want to just concentrate on some of the things that it could be business end type things, maybe new things that we've learned, some of the things we've been through here lately, and but everything's going well. Like, everything, we've just been jamming along and just been keeping busy. We've had some things that have come up with just with our business growing. We'll talk about those things a little more as we kind of move along, if you know what I mean. So, is your shop now ready for more square foot? Yes, definitely. We actually had planned on getting a bigger shop this year, but with COVID, we paused all that because we didn't want to take on more overhead. Denise, what's going on? How you doing? Good to have you. We just kind of pumped the brakes on that because we weren't sure what was going to happen this year, and this has probably been one of our busiest, if not the busiest year we've had. So, welcome for what? Shannon says you're welcome because she's helped. She's definitely been a big part of it. So has, there we are. So has Michelle. Crushing Michelle's head. Matt, what's your square footage? 1,000. 1,000 of the large Texas size square footage. Here's our break room. This is just crap. This is supposed to go up on the wall. Haven't even had time to hang that up. That's a little oven for just making food while we're here. These are just boxes of test t-shirts. We got our air compressor. We're pretty packed. And we've got, of course, you guys know, our lovely 9-color 10-station automatic, our wash or drying cabinet, our ink. I don't even think we hardly even use this table because we've been using this cart for such a long time. Rather than putting things here, it allows us to just kind of go around the press. Our washout booth and our tiny little restroom. A lot of our equipment is just kind of crammed here to the side. The heat pressing table is, what does your chiller let off air to? Oh, does it? Yeah, it does. It kicks. We do it like every 45 minutes for about 10 seconds. Initially, when I first got it, it would kick on every 10 minutes for about 2 or 3 seconds, which is fine, but I routed let me see if I can turn this around. So I had to route the line outside, so that way we got the door closed, we don't have to listen to it. The compressor itself has its own little blow-off valve, which apparently has been kicked around a handful of times. What the hell, I'm not even gonna move it. It's not leaking or anything. But that also has an automatic timer. I've actually stopped using that timer and just empty the tank maybe once a week, because even when we're running the machine all day long, it will turn on maybe 3-4 times the entire day, versus when we had the Javelin, that thing it pretty much ran almost the whole time we were running it. So It's probably time to let some of that water out. But it's been a really good chiller. The compressor is pretty loud. I can't necessarily say that this thing has been a workhorse. However, it's just really loud. There's compressors out there that aren't as loud as this one. Nothing against Ingersoll. I think this is probably a better, let's see, R&D. I have a question. Can I use Wolflex Rio mixing system on? Yeah, I believe the Rio mixing system is a low cure mixing system. I believe. I could be wrong. But I think this is probably more suited for a bigger shop, more industrial kind of tool use where you can have that thing out of the way. I don't know. to be honest, heard good reviews about it. It's a great compressor. However, there's things that are quieter. My compressor is quiet, but the chiller letting air off is loud. Yeah, it's loud. Ours is loud as well. Best ink you recommend for tri-blends? I would say One Stroke. This ink, this company here, One Stroke, really good ink. All their ink is super creamy, even their NPT white, and it just flows right through the screen. Low cure point, I think it's like 265 degrees for 10 or 15 seconds. Awesome ink. If you happen to get some, let them know that we sent you their way. We used to kind of not necessarily work together, but because we uploaded a video, they're like, hey, we'll send you a gallon of ink for every gallon that someone purchases. And Christine, or I forget her name. It was some years ago, but regardless, even whether we're not even doing that anymore, but still highly recommended them and Willflex for the white ink we use on a regular basis is the Willflex Epic Amazing Bright White. We use this almost on the daily. It's a very, very creamy ink, very easy to use, and it's pretty cost effective too. I think it's somewhere around $60 for a gallon. The One Stroke will cost a little more, but we use that ink pretty much exclusively for polyester shirts or for shirts that have a high polyester mix, and also tri-blends as well. So go check them out. Definitely highly recommended. But yeah, we've been just kind of been getting after it and keeping busy, and it's been a good year. It's been exhausting. Definitely could use a little bit of a vacation. I'll be doing some things up in Chicago here this month. I'm just kind of waiting to hear back. Let's see, Rutland Premier White is great too. I've tried some of Rutland stuff, and their stuff is great. We have a vendor here in town that carries Rutland. I used to get them more often when I was in Sugarland on the complete opposite side of town. So just happen to get or work with vendors that are closer. If we need to run somewhere, rather than me driving 60 miles one way, 60 miles back, we've been getting supplies through GSG.
Also,
Mason at GSG is what Shannon says. Willflex Low Cure. Purchase from who? We get it from GSG. Super Noob, what's up, man? Hope things are going well. Sounds like you're getting all set up, and before you know it, you'll be rocking and rolling. Gus Sands. Oh yeah, where's Mario? He actually just left. He had to leave a little early because it's his wife's birthday today, so we let him kind of skip out an hour early today, just so he can go celebrate with his wife. This is her 40th birthday. Sorry, Mario's wife.
39.
40.
39.
She was born in 80. He doesn't know. She was born in 80. Yo, how's it going? Studio 23 Graphics. We're doing well. Great to have you on. What happened to Mario? Mario's still here. If you're just tuning in, Mario was here a little earlier. If you want to rewind or go back and watch, you'll see that he was here. He just took off to celebrate his wife's birthday. How's the weather out there in Houston? Humid. It's muggy and it's hot. It's about 80. Women never turn 40. You're right. So Shannon's right. She's gonna start counting backwards now. But it was cool for a little bit, and the cold front's kind of gone away, and waiting for another cold front to come through. How many employees do you have? There's 4 of us in total. So there's myself, Shannon, Michelle, and Mario. Let's see. What's up, bro? High class fades. Great to have you. Thanks for tuning in. All is well. Just been keeping busy. We need a new white ink. International Coatings Cool White has been awful. I have yet to work with them, so I can't back that up. How do I avoid overpress marks from heat pressing? You could try the lighten up the pressure a little bit. I mean, screen printing, heat pressing, you're going to get those. Once they go through the wash, they'll go away. It's really not that big of a deal if a client asks you about it. Just tell them it's part of the process, and it'll go away once once it goes through the first wash and everything. Let's see. Sounds like he's more popular than you, Matt. He definitely is. Mario is the man. He's the man. We got some stories, though. We got some new stories. We'll get into all that whenever we start doing lives again here on Mondays. Show us the embroidering machines you have. So here it is, getting after it. It looks like it's pretty close to the wrapping up this cap. We've got all these that we were working on. So this is like our first huge order on the machine. Again, I'll leave a link down in the description if you're interested in getting this machine in particular. Ricoma set us up with a link, so that way it'll help us make payments towards this, and it'll just also help us with being able to do more content on this machine. But we're going to bring y'all along for the ride. I've got at least 2 videos worth of the training, running off our first job, and then here's our current job that we're running off. That's a pretty big one, especially when you're considering the fact that we have a single head embroidery machine. There's so much to talk about as to the why. The company we were outsourcing to, man, they just really dropped the ball on us, and we had to bring things in-house. Let's see. We all love the transparency you always provide. I appreciate that. We're normal people. Just kind of bring you guys along for the ride. Always have, always will. There's Shannon down there saying cheese. I don't know why.
Because we're real people, and I sit on the floor.
Yeah, we're real people. She sits on the floor.
And I have a cat.
We show you what's going on in our shop. I don't know. How else are we supposed to do it, right? But I appreciate that. Thanks, Gus. What's the biggest size you can embroider? We can do a pretty big size. Here's the biggest hoop down here, and this table is, this thing's about a little over 24 inches wide. This hoop is ginormous, and I imagine we probably get an inch or so within the size of this hoop. There is a table over here which just kind of tucks under the front, so that way if you wanted to do I don't know, a jacket or a blanket or something like that. I think we might try and do like some sort of maybe like a little Christmas sale or something like that to keep the machine going, where we'll do like some custom one-off things for Christmas and all that stuff. So I'm not sure. I'll get back to you on that, Matt.
Christmas is my second favorite after
Christmas is her second favorite after
my birthday.
her birthday, but we'll definitely get back to you on that. I am not sure at the moment because most of the stuff we do is pretty much left chest and hats. Yes, Matt, wow, that's the way to do it. Hot off the press with orders. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is something that's like, we had to go grab our order from the people we were outsourcing to, and that's not to, say anything bad about them. COVID's definitely kind of set them back, and it's been they've actually had to downsize their company, so we'll talk about that more in the future. Am I allowed to ask how much the Ricoma was? Yes, you are. It's about $15,000. Hello, Miss Chick. Congrats on the embroidery machine. Thank you very much. And by the way, I mean, we didn't just front $15,000 right off the bat. Essentially, we financed the thing where really have a little bit of a partnership going with Ricoma, and we've lined it up towards where we wanted to test the waters. We got the embroidery machine in, and also by one, we needed an embroidery machine. Two, they were willing to work with us and hook us up with a promo code. So, and Shannon negotiated the whole thing, and man, I'm happy with the fact that we finally I've been talking to Shannon forever about getting embroidery in-house. Almost kind of like I talked to, well, I wouldn't say forever. I always wanted an automatic as well. And the big one was definitely the automatic.
But the embroidery will be really important though, because things are really
Yeah, so embroidery hasn't been getting done in time.
What we're doing right now, this order, has been sitting for 2 months.
This one's been sitting for 2 months?
Yeah.
I know this one for sure
But I don't
had
even
been.
answer, I have you answering phone calls for that.
Right, so we were behind. I mean, we're still catching up. They actually, and not to say anything, I mean, this is just the truth. They 2 months behind.
And they printed the wrong crafts.
Right, they embroidered the wrong color on some of them. It is what it is. It was just time for us to take that step, bring everything in house, and so here we are. We got our machine, and I think once we had it, there were concerns about size, and then
Well,
how
I'm not gonna
difficult.
lie, babe. It's still have a pain in the butt when you're on it.
So the next issue is the size of our shop, because, and it hasn't just been me. And Michelle will get into it more. She's run off some caps. It's quite easy, right, Michelle? The embroidery machine, it's been quite easy to pick up, would you say? She has more experience with sewing and all that. She's like, you want me to use my fingers and put... I'm like, actually, yeah. 'Cause, it is hard for me to get the thread through the machine. Mario also did the training with me to, because I wanted him to be familiar with it, and also just in case there was something I missed. So that way, I'm like, dude, what am I doing wrong? And I mean, thus far, not learning curve wasn't bad at all. I was intimidated by it, but it's gone pretty smooth. So very happy that we made that decision. I think I'll leave it for a minute. But if you get financing on one, it'll pay for it. Like, say for instance, this smaller order over here, that's already a month's worth of payment. towards it. So I mean, it pays for itself. Granted, you have the work. For us, we have the work, and what work we do have
We need to get
embroidery
stuff done.
wise. What's that?
We need to get stuff done.
Yeah, we need to get stuff done. But what work we have embroidery wise, we already have this thing booked up for pretty much the rest of the month, and it was just making us look bad because we're so behind on not us necessarily, but our vendor not being able to get things out on time, and we're like,
Yes,
they would
we need
ask,
explanations.
and Shannon's the one that's having to handle all that, and
But the
it,
end thing
it,
still matters. Fine.
yeah, so it got to the point towards where she had to deal with a lot. And she's like, I'm glad the embroidery machine is on the way. And it's kind of it's not kind of, I mean, it's a start to bring this in-house. So, I mean, now it's in-house, and then,
Plus the list, we're not accountable.
yes, now we're accountable.
We're accountable. We don't have to just
I don't know if you can hear that, but she's saying basically we're accountable now. It's within our hands now, so we're able to take control of this whole aspect. And now that we're into it, I'm like, man, not that we're gonna do this right away, but it would be great to get at least a forehead machine in the shop. What are you doing? You doing moose faces over there? So that, I mean, that's pretty much what's been new. The embroidery machine. We've been busy. We're still.
Supposed to be our slow month.
What's up, Eddie Jr.? It's
Eddie Jr.
it's supposed to be our slow month. However, it's not slow, so that's great. Is there going to be a slow month this year? I'm sure. Middle of December, things will kind of
Honestly,
get
it's
quiet.
starting to feel like it's become the way it used to be during summer when you start looking and you're like, I wonder what's going to be on the schedule for the next 8 months or geez, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's starting to feel like. And then all of a sudden it just feels fear disappeared.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
What it's starting to feel like some it's
Right. And we have a bunch of contract clients that we work with as well that, I mean, to be honest, if we were to really take on everything they wanted to swing our way, we probably would need another automatic, if not 2 machines, at least one more.
I already need a mini shop.
Shannon needs a mini shop gnome.
I can't handle the
So I think, long story short, we're taking on a lot, and it's a good thing because as we all start getting overwhelmed, it's like who do we bring in next to kind of help expedite everybody, and
I miss you guys.
we've definitely missed y'all. So I just wanted to tune in real quick because I know it's been a while, and a lot of that's just because we've just really we've really just have needed the hustle and just take care of everything.
I do post
She-
notes.
She does post in her sleep.
But
There's-
you can't understand.
There's Apollo over there.
You can't understand my husband either, so it's very frustrating. So I don't feel like I actually ever get my
Okay, well, there you have it. Apollo, do you want to let everybody know what you've been up to? Really? He actually a couple, 2 or 3 weeks ago, kind of got a little bit of a allergic reaction where he was it was 3 or 4 weeks ago. So Apollo's doing well. He's still skinny. He's still sweet. Still up at the shop with us every day, and we still bring him up here every day, even though there's days where I'm like, why do we bring him? But that's why. You see that? It's getting dark, and he's on the lookout. He's doing his job. He doesn't bark, loves a lot of people, but also at the same time, there's our security right there. So when we're doing these late night sessions, it's getting darker sooner But anyways, I think we've talked about Apollo as much as we could. What's up? Print it to win it. How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Glad to see you're busy. Good problem to have, definitely. Scenic route. What's up? What's up from Texas? So we appreciate every one of y'all for tuning in, and we'll do this more often. And we're looking forward to doing the Monday lives again. Right? We miss it. However, at the end of the day, on a Monday, it's like we've just been wiped to the point towards where we just want to relax. And I mean, there's even days where we're just going past 7 o'clock. So just want to give y'all guys a heads up to what's been going on. We wanted to touch base, say hello. I think we are going to go ahead and, well, I'm going to get back at it. I need to get the embroidery machine up and going, run some more things off. And Shannon from, I guess she's taking a little bit of a break playing video games. Roosevelt, good having you. Let's see, Caitlin Gasper, hi Mikey, hope you're having a good evening. We are, we're kind of getting close to the end of the day. It's been a productive day. T-shirt chick, thanks again. Yes, definitely give the video a thumbs up. Also, comment down below as well. That helps the channel out. And we are going to get out of here, at least for the live. We're going to continue getting back after some work. And Shannon has a also comment.
If you guys need.
Why are you hiding your face? Everybody knows what your face looks like. Why are you trying to be all mysterious like you've never been on camera? All right, what do you want to say? Okay, so there we have it.
If you guys have any questions for Matt, I'm not going to be there right on the answer. I'm going to email him all the answers to emails. The best way to reach him is going to be through the YouTube channel.
You gotta speak up a little bit. So what she's saying is to go through the YouTube channel, the comments. If you do have questions for me, the best way to reach me, Eddie Jr. says, "What's up, Shannon?" is the YouTube channel. Just leave a comment below. If you do have some questions, it's been hard for me to really get around to answering things on email because I'm not behind the computer a whole lot to reply to email. Shannon's been handling a lot of that. Caitlin Gasper, I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm butchering it. We must shower all the coolest YouTube creators in engagement because y'all deserve it. We appreciate that, yes. So, I mean, with doing anything on YouTube, obviously comments, thumbs up. You have to excuse me. It's getting late in the day. Can't feel like I can talk. But anyways, point is, just liking the videos, commenting, watching as many videos as you can. Help support the channel. So thank you for bringing that up. We are going to get out of here because we got some work we got to do, and we appreciate every one of y'all for tuning in. And we'll do an announcement whenever we are going to go back to doing the lives on Monday, and it'll be here in the near future, hopefully within the next week or two. It's work pending and all that, and we miss doing it. And we've just been busy. That's all there is.
Get Mario and Michelle on the live as well.
Well, Michelle is on the live. Look, she's right there. She's getting after it. You got it. So I'm gonna leave you alone and let you do your thing. You know what you're doing. So we'll see you guys next time we go live. We'll try and do some of these as well more often. Again, it just all depends on what we have going on. As you all very well know, everything's urgent. Or at least it might seem like it to our clients, right? So, thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you next time. Y'all want to say bye?
Love you guys. Hearts. Bye.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.